No bones about it, he was a good nigga. The whites say he was a good nigga, a really good nigga. Master's good old darky. I say right on. He was a good nigga indeed. Poverty had wounded his chest and back, and they had stuffed into his poor brain that a fatality impossible to track weighed on him. That he had no control over his own fate, that an evil Lord had for all eternity inscribed "thou shalt not" in his pelvic constitution, that he must be a good nigga, must sincerely believe in his worthlessness without any perverse curiosity to check out the fatidic hieroglyphs. He was a very good nigga. And it never occurred to him that he could hoe, burrow, cut anything else really, than insipid cane. He was a very good nigga. And they threw stones at him, chunks of scrap iron, broken bottles, but neither these stones, nor this scrap iron, nor these bottles, oh peaceful years of God on this terraqueous clod. And the whip argued with the bombilation of the flies over the sugary dew of our sores. I say, right on. The old negritude progressively cadavers itself. The horizon breaks, recoils and expands, and through the shredding of clouds, the flashing of a sign. The slave ship cracks everywhere. Its belly convulses and resounds. The ghastly tapeworm of its cargo gnaws the fetid guts of the strange suckling of the sea. And neither the joy of sails filled like a pocket stuffed with doubloons, nor the tricks played on the dangerous stupidity of the frigates of order prevent it from hearing the threat of its intestinal rumblings. In vain. To ignore them, the captain hangs the biggest loudmouth nigger from the main yard, or throws him into the sea, or feeds him to his masters. Reeking of fried onions, the nigger scum rediscovers the bitter taste of freedom in its spilled blood. And the nigger scum is on its feet. The seated nigger scum unexpectedly standing in the hold, standing in the cabins, standing on the deck, standing in the wind, standing under the sun, standing in the blood, standing and free. Standing and no longer a poor madwoman in its maritime freedom and destitution gyrating in perfect drift. Freedom and destitution gyrating in perfect drift. And there it is, most unexpectedly standing in the rigging, standing at the tiller, standing at the compass, standing at the map, standing under the stars, standing and free. And the lustral ship fearlessly advances on the crumbling water, and now our ignominious plops are rotting away by the clinking noon sea, by the burgeoning midnight sun. Listen, sparrowhawk, that holds the keys to the Orient. By the disarmed day, by the stony spurt of the rain. Listen, dogfish that watches over the Occident. Listen, white dog of the north. Listen, black serpent of the south that cinches the sky girdle. There still remains one sea to cross, oh, still one sea to cross, that I may invent my lungs, that the prince may hold his tongue, that the queen may lay me, still one old man to murder, still one madman to deliver, that my soul may shine, bark, 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 and the owl, my beautiful inquisitive angel, may hoot. the master of laughter, the master of ominous silence, the master of hope and despair, the master of laziness, master of the dance. It is I. And for this reason, Lord, the frail-necked men receive and perceive deadly triangular calm. Rally to my side, my dancers. You bad nigga dancers. To my side, my dancers. The car can cracker dance, the prison break dance, the it is beautiful, good, and legitimate to be a nigga dance. Rally to my side, my dancers, and let the sun bounce on the racket of my hands. But no, the unequal sun is not enough for me. Coil wind around my new growth. Light on my cadenced fingers. To you I surrender my conscience and its fleshy rhythm. To you I surrender the fire in which my weakness smolders. To you I surrender the chain gang. To you the swamps. To you the non-tourist of the triangular circuit. Devour wind. To you I surrender my abrupt words. Devour and encoil yourself. And self-encoiling, embrace me with a more ample shudder. Embrace me unto furious us. Embrace us. But having also bitten us to the blood of our blood, bitten us. Embrace. My purity mingles only with yours. So then embrace, like a field of even flowers at dusk, our multicolored purities, and bind me without remorse. Bind me with your vast arms of luminous clay. Bind my black vibration to the very navel of the world. Bind me, bitter brotherhood, then strangling me with your lasso of stars. Rise, dove, rise, rise, rise. I follow you who are imprinted on my ancestral white cornea. Rise, sky liquor, and the great black hole where a moon ago I wanted to drown. It is there. I will now fish the malevolent tongue of the night in its motionless virition.